And good evening to our friends on Armstrong. Glad to have you along with us here watching the, of course, Cochranton Fair Parade here in downtown Cochranton for 2025. I'm Joe Vilke with Cool 101.7 Radio and Cool TV. Glad to have you along here on the camera, on TV, and on your mobile device as well. We get started with our Cochranton Police Department. And we ask that people please rise as our nation's colors pass by. Gentlemen, remove your hats. I will remove mine. The Cochranton American Legion has been part of the community since its chartering shortly after World War II. Public dinners are held the third Saturday of every month. From the annual Memorial Day program at the Cochranton Cemetery, an annual Boy Scout flag retirement program, the Cochranton Fair Parade, and the annual Veterans Day program at the Cochranton High School. For the Post to continue to provide the support and services to local veterans and the Cochranton community, as with many organizations, new members are a badly needed resource. Anyone interested in becoming a member of the Post, the Auxiliary, or the Sons can contact the Post at 814-425-1493 for more information. Any and all training and uniforms and equipment are provided by the Post. All that's required of anyone meeting the eligibility requirements is a desire and willingness to participate. Once again, thank you to our color guards. And also the Boy Scouts Troop 836, sponsored and supported by the American Legion, and the veterans of the Vietnam War Post 52 color guard that are in front of us now. The veterans of the Vietnam War Jack Greer Memorial Post 52 formed 37 years ago. The Crawford County Veterans Memorial was erected by Post 52. The Post was the proud sponsor of the Vietnam Moving Wall 2 times, in 1998 and 2018. Monthly care packages have been sent to deployed military personnel for 25 years, and we faithfully continue the project. And we have Grand Marshals coming right now. Deanna and Drew first opened the Golden Dawn back in 1984, then went and bought the current marketplace in 1997. Since opening the store, they both grew to love the town of Cochranton and have always considered it to be their second home. Along with their son Joe, they have grown it to what it is today. Joe became the sole owner in 2021. Deanna and Drew have 3 children, 6 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. Now we welcome the Cochranton High School Marching Band. The award-winning Cochranton Junior Senior High School Band is under the direction of Mrs. Katie Foster and Miss Grace Smirka. They are proud to once again join the Cochranton Fair Parade. They are about 20 members strong, comprised of students in grades 7 through 12. Our Miss Cochranton entourage begins with our 2025 Miss Cochranton, Meredith Erdley, the daughter of Josh and Desiree Erdley. Our 2025 Junior Miss Cochranton, Delaney Callahan, the daughter of Kyle and Teresa Callahan. Also, the 2025 Miss Cochranton first runner-up, Jessica McCurdy, the daughter of Jacob and Amber McCurdy, and the 2025 Junior Miss Cochranton first runner-up, Emma Thorpe, the daughter of Barbie Pringle and Justin Thorpe. And we welcome our first fire unit, unit number 8 from the Cochranton Volunteer Fire Department, Engine 421. Followed up by Department 425 Tanker. Thanks for joining us this evening. Jason Hudson, Brooklyn Hudson, and Gavin Hudson aboard on that one. And 428, the rescue unit. Mike Bickford's behind the wheel. He's very well trusted behind the wheel. Sorry to stumble over that. Do you trust his driving over there? She does. All right, very good. No burnouts in the fire engines. More of our fire department here in the side-by-side and our brush unit. Again, seeking volunteers always at any of the volunteer and fire departments, especially here in Cochranton, for the brush truck or whatever else. Or in 438, which happens to be the QRS unit, first responders to emergencies for medical reasons, and 418 as well. Once again, thank you to our volunteers. They're always looking for more and many different hats you can wear as well. Once again, thank you very much. Hey, I think this is Julia Neville. Hey, welcome, welcome. She's going to be on stage tonight at the fair, right on the stage. It's going to be a nice night for some music. So we welcome Julia Neville. And Happy Time Preschool. We promote the growth and development of your child cognitively, emotionally, physically, socially, and spiritually in a safe, loving Christian environment. We have been serving our community for 29 years. Our classes range from once a week for 2-year-olds to 5 days a week for 3 through 6-year-olds. Call the Cochranton Christian and Missionary Alliance Church for more information. And we welcome the Republican Party. Mike Forbes, the chair, Commissioner Eric Henry, Scott Schell, District Attorney Paula DiGiacomo, Christian Kresiak, the treasurer, Clerk of Courts, Patty Weatherby, Prothonotary, Emmy Arnett, Register and Recorder, Beth Forbes, Sheriff Dave Powers, Auditor Renee Kaiser, Auditor Kelsey Zimmerman, Representative Brad Roy, Senator Michelle Brooks, and Congressman Mike Kelly. Welcome. They always bring us too much candy, but we'll take it. I'll share. Hi there. Welcome. Hello. Thank you very much. That's just what I need, more candy. Thank you. Hey, somebody brought a Beamer today. Awesome. That's a nice ride for a day like today, that's for sure. That's Emmy Arnett, our prothonotary. Eric Henry with the coolest ambulance in town. Does mean burnouts, too. Why do I feel like I'm watching Ghostbusters? Brad Roy, you're getting your steps in today, aren't you? That's right. You're not eating any of that candy while you're walking. No time for that. Just a little bit. All right, very good. And in that pretty cool yellow ride there, Jerry Vittorio for Crawford Central School Board following up. Thank you for coming. Next, we have Heather Roberts, candidate for Magisterial District Judge in Titusville. Welcome. There's Jack. I haven't seen you in a while, Jack. Nice to see you. Got the whole crew coming along here. Once again, Heather Roberts. And a few friends to go along with it. What about the one in the stroller? That one's not voting, right? Not yet. Couple years. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Following that, I believe it is our United International Elite Queens. As they get closer and closer, starting with Sarah Colgrove, the 2025 United International Elite Miss, Angela Nickel, the 2025 United International Elite Exceptional Legend, Zoe Filgar, United International Elite Pennsylvania Junior Team, also Elena White, United International Elite Pennsylvania Preteen, Giovanna Ernst, United International Elite Pennsylvania Princess, and Lane Ernst, Mary Miss Prince. we now welcome the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Unit. We appreciate you guys for being here, and of course in the times when people really need them. Once again, the American Red Cross Disaster Relief. We have some antique equipment that is approaching us. That's going to be from the French Creek Valley Antique Equipment Club. Many pieces of this group is basically major league antique, but still does a lot of work. It's like the equipment that never wears out, the old stuff. The French Creek Valley Antique Equipment Club started back in 1995, preserving our rural heritage through education, demonstration, and outreach. Come visit them in September at the CARE military event. They also had the Miss Rural Heritage entourage with them as well. Hey, and I recognize that guy. Al's got some toys there. Some of the early engines there. Also, Miss Rural Heritage Entourage. They are a new local pageant who focuses on representing our rural heritage through volunteering and community outreach. A pink tractor with eyebrows. Interesting. Were those your ideas or someone else's? I thought so. He said it was his wife, so he just made it happen. More antique equipment, this Ford tractor. Thank you very much for bringing that along. And an antique Massey Harris. We're also used to saying Massey Ferguson, but this goes back a little further, doing a little planting on the back there. Much of this equipment, you clean it up for the parade and go back to work in a couple of days. That one just whispers by, that McCormick Farmall M tractor. You can't miss a John Deere coming from a great distance. That one's known as the Green Machine. We have a box truck called that. It's a little bit bigger. That's a nice tractor, the Green Machine, that classic John Deere. All right. So I think we've got some more organizations coming here, and I know we have Playland coming very soon, but who do we have here? Some things are a little out of order. That's okay. This is the Miss Rural Heritage Queens, Teen Miss Joanna Bender, Junior Miss Loran Stedman, and Baby Miss Eliana Grove. Thank you very much. They went by quickly. Now, this is always a rowdy bunch coming here, riding in the back of a hay wagon that's not meant for people, but they love it. It's Playland, Leisure Park and Family Campground. I think it's just one big party up there, and then they come down here to Cochranton. Playland has participated in the Cochranton Community Fair Parade every year since 2010, when they bought the campground. Playland Leisure Park and Family Campground is also an 11-year participant as a buyer at the Crawford County 4-H livestock auction. Oh yes, golf carts. Looks like fun. Also, Playland has also hosted Camp for Kids for 15 years. The amount of children that attend rises every year, so come join us at Playland. Oh, yes, here we are with our Merry Miss participants here as they're cruising on by. Queen Natalie, Merry Miss, Miss Bryn, Merry Miss, and several others. Miss Katie, Miss Amanda, and they're all gone. There they go. Darlene McCullough Wheaton, Miss Cochranton from 1964, and Katie Miller Kaufman, Miss Cochranton of 2016. The Merry Miss organization has worked with Toys for Tots since 2019 and have collected over 5,893 toys, and $4,200 to help children have a Merry Christmas. Very nice job. And we got some Cans for Wishes royalty hanging out with us as well. Now, these folks work very, very hard gathering metal and turning it into money for wishes, and it's a really, really cool event. For more information, visit their Facebook page and listen to Cool 101.7 for pop-up toy collection events. And, of course, ways to get, they collect all kinds of metal. And if you're not sure what they take, get a hold of them on their Facebook page, and they'll let you know what they take and don't take. I recognize that tune. You guys play a mean guitar. '90s, 2000s, 10s, and 20s. Cans for Wishes. Thank you very much. We get to hear a lot from them on Cool 101.7, so we enjoy having them on the air with us, keeping us up to date. Uh-oh, it's the Zombageddon Paintball Hayride. Zombageddon Paintball Hayride is a new business. Well, I think it's been around a little while. Down in Fredonia, they're a family-friendly event for kids and adults alike. Come shoot at real zombies that will not shoot back. That's right, we know that, driver. How you doing, Kevin? There's some yellow exhaust coming out of your truck. You might want to have that looked at. Don't forget, you get to ride on the zombie battle wagon with mounted paintball markers that will shoot glow-in-the-dark anti-zombie serum, stopping the zombies in their tracks. Come enjoy it at zombiefightnight.com. Again, they're right down the road in Fredonia. And it's really yellow here now. They brought that special smoke from Fredonia. Once again, zombiefightnight.com. I've been there. It's fun. Apparently, they got the rest of the parade to back up a ways. Now, we're supposed to have the Bucktails next. I guess they're holding it up back there a little bit. We usually hear them coming from about 14 miles away. This is the part where we take a break and remind you the Cochranton Community Fair is going on in case you haven't noticed already. We invite you to come down and enjoy some good music, some good food from a lot of local folks here in Cochranton. And it's just a couple of blocks away. So leave the car where it's at, unless it's illegally parked. Then I suggest moving it somewhere else. And come down and enjoy the Cochranton Community Fair with us. Today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Here comes the 150th Bucktails. The 150th Pennsylvania Bucktails Civil War Reenactment Group was formed back in 1992 in Meadville, Pennsylvania. We have participated in numerous reenactments and living histories in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, and Maryland. Preserving history is our main goal, and we do so by going to local schools to do presentations to 5th and 6th graders. Once again, this is the 150th Bucktails. I know, we all jump even when we know it's coming, you know? Once again, the 150th Bucktails. Thank you very much. Next, we welcome One Federal Credit Union. The One Federal Credit Union combines people-oriented values with financial expertise to provide its members with the banking tools and knowledge required to achieve all of life's milestones. The One mission is to simplify finance, brighten futures, and make every day better for the individuals, businesses, and communities they serve. One Federal Credit Union. We welcome Mostly Just Brass from Oil City, Oil City's hometown band. Founded back in 1985 by Bob English, a veteran, music teacher, and local musician who was the recipient of several Music Citizens Awards. Bob played trumpet with the band well into his 90s, and he passed away in July of 2019. Today, the band is led by concertmaster Deborah Stahl. Once again, thanks to Mostly Brass. Mostly Brass's musicians range in age from 17 to retirees. Rehearsals are on Tuesday evenings at Oil City's Second Presbyterian Church. New players are always welcome. All right, we welcome Sunlight Child Learning Center. Well, we got a lot of kids on this float. If you guys could stop for just a second so we get to see all of you here. And thank you. You happen to be a winner. A big winner. How about that? We'll get it down to you. This is our youth second place float winner. Congratulations. You're a big winner. All right. Thank you very much. Well, of course, bribing us with candy does help a little, but that's okay. We have enough. But we felt some incoming here just in the last couple of minutes. So, congratulations, Sunlight Child Learning Center. Bang! There we go. We got nailed. Next, we welcome the Cochranton Community Church. We were just there for our pageant, making a difference in the borough and beyond for over 50 years. We have relevant teaching, modern music, kids' activities each Sunday morning. Cochranton Community Church. Somebody got the memo on the shirt thing here, right? I like it. Very nice. And what do they say? Better together. All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you getting everybody together to get the shirt memo. There you go. We do need a pen up here. Thank you very much. Cochranton Community Church. There's some familiar faces that helped us with the pageant Monday. We appreciate that very much. Next, we welcome the Fredonia Fire Department from Mercer County. We welcome them with their brush truck. Thanks for making the ride up here today. Nice to see you guys. Looks like that thing's a little ready for some off-roading, that's for sure. Thanks again to Brush 97, Fredonia Volunteer Fire Department. I think we have some royalty here. It looks like it's our Little Miss Townville, Carolyn Barrickman. And I think there's another one up there, but I don't have it in my book. What's your name? Amory? All right, we welcome her as well. Miss Townville. FCCA Pre-K Counts is coming up right now. They have been serving preschoolers and families since 2007. Locations throughout Crawford and Venango counties. All classrooms are rated highest quality for a PA Star 4. That's FCCA Pre-K Counts. Thank you very much for joining us. Next, we have the Flying Fur 4-H Club. That's a lot of Fs. All right. We have a large group of 4-H youth and volunteer leaders and parents. The total number of people from our group who plan to participate in the parade is usually around 25 to 30 people, which is good to see. And they won last year's float contest and received a check award, which they greatly appreciated. 2 years ago, Flying Fur Rabbit 4-H Club was selected the Outstanding Crawford County 4-H Club. They participated in last year's Cochranton Community Fair Parade, volunteered at Westbury United Methodist Homes an annual carnival, and a number of different activities as well. And Crawford County Fair Queen Emma Kennerneck is riding along tonight. It's Mad Tree Service. We appreciate Mad Tree Service. We got everybody. All we need is get the cherry picker up in the air, right? Tree Service, call them at 814-573-8029. They're giving free estimates and fully insured. They'll get that tree out of your way. Mad Tree Service. What is it that other saying? Don't get mad, get glad. Yeah, there you go. You're glad when the tree is gone, along with the stump to go along with it. Well, I think we have the Cool and WGRP and WKQW entourage here. And we have, I see Chuck's driving the van, the Cool van, which has been everywhere for the last 22 years. And we have Molly, the mascot. That's Dave's dog. She is the mascot. She's got her cool sunglasses on. Get a look at her. She comes and visits us at the station a lot. And we like Molly. Molly is sweet, and she likes her cool shades. Thanks to Dave for bringing Molly along. We're going to be broadcasting live down at the fair here in just a few minutes. My dad, Gene Vilke's driving our sister station. It's also our cool van, too, for Greenville's local radio, WGRP 92.7 and 940, and also our sister station in Oil City and Venango County, Fox Sports Radio 104.1 and 1120, down from Oil City. And there may be some more logos popping up on that van soon. We're in growing local radio around here. We'll tell you more about that when we get closer to it. Next, we welcome Dustin's Mobile Detailing. Boy, I need this guy. Dustin's Mobile Detailing. Local mobile detailing that comes directly to you. Makes that car look a little bit better, right? Very good. And, of course, he's got a pretty darn clean truck. Go figure, right? Thank you very much. Dustin's Mobile Detailing. Dustin Brummagem. All right, who do we have here? Cochranton Notary. Well, that's something we all need once in a while, right? Cochranton Notary is a full PennDOT, DCNR, and PA fish and boat agent. Cars, trucks, trailers, motorcycles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and boats. They can do it all. The experience you need, the service you expect. Let us get you on the road, on the trail, or on the water. Cochranton Notary. And who do we have here? Oh, the Vault Ventures. That's right. You're from right down the street. I hope you don't use that chainsaw to open the front door. This is Vault Ventures. Check out it's the old bank building. They got all kinds of fun things going on down there. Vault Ventures. Next, we welcome the 2025 Western Pennsylvania Lamb and Wool Queen, Megan Urisic. Welcome. All right, we're welcoming our first unit from the Zemzems. Again, make sure to attend to children and make sure that the toes are up off the street. Give them all the room they need because these are antique cars. They do not have power steering, but they do have some power. And, of course, look out for those bar stools. Somebody said make a go-kart out of bar stools. After some time at the bar, they came up with this. It's amazing what you can do with a welder and a drink. So watch out for those bar stools. And then the the cooler mobile here, the support vehicle. Welcome to our Zemzem Fez Flyers and the rolling bar stools. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That looks like way too much fun. You know, on a nice day, that'd be a good vehicle just to drive to work, you know what I mean? Your coworkers would kind of look at you kind of funny. Be kind of fun. Next, we welcome Remax Hometown Realty. Welcome. Glad to have you along. Remax Hometown Realty from Meadville. They always got that hot air balloon in tow. Next, we welcome Greenwood Volunteer Fire Department from Geneva, their pumper and tanker, Brian Raybuck. Reminding you, Sportsman's Raffle tickets are available online, and they have additional online raffles. Don't forget their Crazy Eights raffle as well. That is Greenwood Fire and Rescue. Once again, their Sportsman's Raffle tickets are available, and many online raffles, and their Crazy Eights raffle. So check out their pages for that. We welcome the Linesville Volunteer Fire Department, of course, where the ducks walks on the fish. And, of course, this is their brush truck and their RTV with the tracks on it. That thing will go just about anywhere. Once again, thanks for making the ride from Linesville this evening. The mayor of Linesville, Dave Hoogstad, is driving that one. Next, we welcome Friends of the Monarchs, the Brown family and friends interested in butterflies. Friends of the Monarchs. And you guys need to pause for a moment because you guys get an award. How about recognition as an adult organization? And a big first place on that one there. Very, very nice. Very unique, very colorful. Thank you. Friends of the Monarch. Again, the Brown family and friends interested in butterflies. Thank you. Next, we welcome Starlight Express. Starlight Express is a baton group from Polk. They teach 4 different age groups ranging from 4 to 16. Directors are Georgie Bauman, Lindsay Mitchell, and instructors are Amber Heckathorn, Diana Hickey, and Isabella Rhodes. Thanks to Starlight Express. And some up-and-coming Starlight Express participants here. Nice job, ladies. And more up-and-coming ones there. Nice job. Thank you. Starlight Express. Next, we welcome Shakelyville Fair Queens. We were just down there visiting there just not too long ago, and they have a really nice fair, and it's nice that they've been able to bring that back. Miss Shakelyville, Danica Tabachka. Did I say it right, or did I butcher it? Tabachka. There we go. Second try is always better. This is what happens when you're just reading it right off the side. Our 2025 Little Miss Shakelyville, Macy Sindlinger. And a pink golf cart. All right, 2024 Junior Miss Meadville, Peyton Kettenberger. Did I say it right? Close? Ketterer. Is that better? There we go. All right, now that we got that figured out. Sorry about that. All right, who do we have here now? Fields Custom Slaughtering. Hey, do we trust that driver over there? I'm not sure. Absolutely, the piggy says. All right, Fields Custom Slaughtering. Family-owned and operated butcher shop located just outside of Cochranton. Oh, they get an award. Oh, wait a minute. Fields Custom Slaughtering. Slam on the brakes, Bill. Don't attempt to back up. A reminder, Fields Custom Slaughtering, family-owned and operated butcher shop located here in Cochranton. They sell their farm-raised beef as well as pigs and lambs. Also process farms. We also process farmers in western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, and parts of New York. New this year, they have opened a fresh meat case, so you got to stop in and check us out. First place commercial float. Once again, check out the meat case. All right, you guys are free to go now. Thank you very much. We almost missed you. Now who do we have? Are these teens cans for wishes already? There we go. Looks like we have Little Miss Stars and Stripes, Brooklyn Thomas, and Nicole Butler, Teen Miss Cans for Wishes. Some familiar faces there. Nicole Butler is the 2024-2025 Teen Miss Can for Wishes. Cans for Wishes recycles your metal, which all goes to make a wish. You can look Cans for Wishes up on Facebook to learn more about them. We thank you for bringing your royalty along with us. Vernon Central Hose Company next from Vernon Township. Engine 23.2, a 1995 E1 pumper. Doug Sikorsky. Wait a minute. Doug's driving. That's right. Very nice. Thank you, Doug. And thanks to Vernon Central, one of our mutual aid departments here in Cochranton. We appreciate them very, very much. Did I sound like I didn't trust Doug's driving? I didn't mean it that way, as far as you know. Hey, we got some Cub Scouts here now. Cub Scout Pack 224. First place in the 2024 parade. They had participated in the parade for 7 years. They're always involved with Christmas Tree Lane. And guess what? You won again. First place youth float. Congratulations. Nice job to our Cub Scouts. Scouting since 1910. All right, congratulations. Hold on a second there. Yep, you got your, make sure you got your plaque. All right, thank you very much. And thanks to the leaders as well. Cub Scout Pack 224. Hey, we know these folks. It's the Spinette Twirling Club. They perform at Conneaut Lake Business Association Arts Festival, the Kiwanis Club of Conneaut Lake Easter and Chalk, the Walk Festivals, Ice House Park Ice Festival, and parades and nursing homes. The Spinette Twirling Club has been directed by B.J. Murray for over 55 years. As a former competition twirler, as a 1973 USTA Miss Pennsylvania and Slippery Rock featured twirler, B.J. Murray formed the Spinette Twirling Club to carry on the tradition of twirling, baton, hoop, and flag. Members and lessons are free for those wanting to march in parades. Uniforms are on loan. And don't forget Tika, the canine. She does tricks, and she'll be on the Cochranton Fair stage 1 p.m. on Saturday. And 10-year-old Tara Jerome is the captain of the Spinette Twirling Club, too. Thank you to the Spinettes. All right, it's time for our Crawford County royalty. The 2025-2026 Crawford County Queens are Baby Miss Peyton Hamilton, Tiny Miss Gabriella Haight, Little Miss Emma Thibodeau, also Junior Miss Abigail Merritt, Teen Miss Annabelle Opperman. Welcome to all of our royalty from Crawford County. Thank you very much. See some familiar faces on there. Nice to see all of you. Next, we welcome Westmead number 1 Volunteer Fire to Company, engine 2812, a 2001 1,000-gallon rescue pumper. Doug Blair is driving, and Officer Dallas Winkler. Thank you very much to everybody riding in there, and thanks for your volunteerism. And they're always looking for more volunteers. All right, I think we've got our Crawford County dairy princesses and maids and dairy miss. I believe it's Cecile Preston. Do I have that right? Okay, our dairy maid, Devery Hart, and Crawford County dairy miss, Emma Waddell and Josie Waddell. Thank you very much. Next, we welcome the big yellow truck. That is Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate. Generations of Home, Heart, and Howard Hanna. This year's parade theme is Generations, and at Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, we're proud to celebrate just that. And we would like to recognize you because you guys won a prize. That's right. You are second place today, but the award is at the print shop. So you will get it very soon. I do not know how to work that. That rotary phone, that's more your speed, apparently. This guy, he doesn't know how to work it. Oh, press 2. Just roll it around there a few times. We'll see if we can help you. Keep using that iPad. You'll learn it eventually. Thanks to Howard Hanna. Second place commercial float. Well, who do we have here? Unit number 53. This is our junior Miss Canadota Lake, Chloe. Welcome from Canadota Lake. A beautiful place to visit this time of year. There you go. It really is. I think you got all the candy cleaned up there, so your truck can pass safely now. All right, now we welcome the Venango Volunteer Fire Department. And our drivers in there, I don't have their names, so you can just tell me. Who's driving that thing? All right, Matt Norval. Gotcha. It's hard to hear up here. Thank you very much for our volunteers from Venango Fire Department. Next, we have Down Home Dog Training and Mrs. PA Agriculture and Positivity. Enriching lives, one stay, one play, one lesson at a time. Dog Home, Dog Resort, and Training is a premier facility offering a comprehensive range of services, including boarding, also play care, spa services, and professional dog training. Catering to dogs of all breeds, ages, and skill levels, the resort provides a safe and enriching and engaging environment. Down Home Dog Resort and Training. Check it out. Oh, lots of puppy dogs there. Even some with Crocs on. They make dog Crocs. You've got to be kidding me. I believe it because I just saw it. Crocs for dogs. And of course, some of our horses from the fair. Casey and Bella, Lily and Semi. How about Riley and Hope, Isaac and Chino, Abby and Giggles? Giggles? I like that. All right, some of the horses you can see down at the fair. And what's this? Is this the cleanup department? Always last. Oh, you've got the little Jesus. Can little Jesus help you with that shovel? Aha, little Jesus is flying through the air. That's going to leave a mark. Hey, nice catch. All right. Well, I guess that is it. Usually we see the bucket at the end of the parade, that means it's the end of the parade. We want to thank everybody for coming. The street is reopening to traffic. Once again, we had a nice evening with you here. I want to thank our friends from Armstrong. We had a nice night here. We're going to see you down at the Cochranton Community Fair in just a little bit. I'm Joe Vilke with Kumana 1.7 Radio. Glad to be with you. I want to thank Kevin for being on the camera here, and my associates here helping me on the stage, keeping this thing all in tow and working well. So have a great night. We look forward to seeing you soon down at the fair.